In this 21st century, our society has been changing very rapidly. Yet some fail to recognize the growing rebellion against God, murders, drugs, thefts, and sexual immorality as signs that time is running out and Christ's second coming is soon. In particular, the epidemic of sexual immorality is not only being accepted by science and government, but promoted by them as well. But what is this gender ideology that is being promoted? It is a system of thought arguing that the differences between men and women, besides obvious anatomical differences, are not of a fixed nature, but are rather a purely cultural and conventional construction, made according to the roles and stereotypes that each society assigns to the sexes. But what if you are facing this issue in your home? What can you do about it?
In our first video, we shared about gender ideology and how these teachings had been introduced in our educational system. But not only that, but how they have entered into our homes. And today we want to share with you the biblical principles that will help you build solid foundations in your home. Like the basic needs such as eating, drinking, clothing, and shelter, there exist also emotional needs that are essential. We will look at some of them now. Number one, presence of both parents. This is very important because the presence of both parents will help the kid to have a model, will help the kid to find identity. It will find identity, if it's a girl, will find a feminine identity in their mother. And when she sees her father, it will give her guidance. It will give her purpose. It will give her security, as with the boy as well. So presence of both parents, but the presence has to be physical and emotional. Some parents are at home sometimes, but they are absent. They are in front of the TV. They are all the time in their media, connected with other people, and their kids are by themselves in their rooms, playing video games, watching a movie, playing or talking to their friends. So the presence has to be real. When someone loves something or someone, the quality time that the person invests is really showing love. That's the message. That quality time will be translated into your kid's mind as love, as support. Someone is being there for me when I need it. That also gives an atmosphere of security. Children will be educated by 30% of what the parents say and 70% of what parents do. So that lays a great responsibility upon parents of the things we do when we are in front of our children. Ellen G. White says, the best way to educate children to respect their father and mother is to give them the opportunity to see the father offering kindly affection to the mother, and to see the mother rendering reverence and respect to the father. There they will learn the law that says, honor your father and your mother. On the other hand, we see that we live in a generation where today youth are very well known for lack of respect of their parents and of teachers when they go to school. So as we can see, where does it come from? What are the examples that parents are giving in their home? How they are treating each other? That's what the kid takes home, and that's the way they will in return treat their parents, and that's what they take to school and to society. Just parents, you should be aware when you have differences between yourselves, go to your room, talk about this, pray to God, and come as a unite company when you talk to your children. That would be the best protection for today's dangers that they will find out of home. Families are broken because the bond that keep them together has been broken. Once they come before the Lord in repentance and evaluating how can they really strengthen the foundation of their homes, they will receive a revelation of the Lord in strength, in power, in prayer. They can come together as father and mother, and as a result, they will have children that will follow them and will respect them. That would be the best way to keep home a secure place in the middle of all the dangers that we see today. But that's the key point that we can share today in this presentation.